today's Idea to Impact Forum. This is the 7th of 8 forums that we've scheduled this year. I appreciate you all coming here. I know the semester's ended, the academic year is ended, and you're still here, so it must be a good topic. Glad to have you here. Throughout our series, we've drilled down deeper and deeper into various nuances of effective idea development and product commercialization. And so we've ultimately come to a point that if we're going to really take it to the next level, we need some money, because money is what makes things happen. And because the topic of financial resources is such a diverse topic, we've actually broken it up into 2 sessions. So today's session is going to focus on sort of resources available to the university through relationships with small companies. You'll remember previously that we've had some sessions on industry partnerships. Today's session will be about partnerships with small businesses and the financial resources that are available through federal government in the form of grants, SBIR and STTR grants, and that'll be the focus of today's discussion. But next month, come back, because we're going to talk about other avenues of financing things, bootstrapping, for those of you who've been in business, how you might go about that. That's credit cards, friends, families, retirement funds, and then investment. So we'll have an angel investor joining us for next month's session as well. So I think you're going to enjoy both of these. If this is your first Idea to Impact forum this year, let me kind of briefly go over what some of the high points have been on previous forums. From our experts, we've learned that successful inventors and innovators are different. They have a passion that can't be easily squelched. But they are also aware that passion alone isn't enough. So successful innovators have to be smart. They take advantage of as many resources as possible for advice, like subject matter experts. We learned that there's a number of skilled advisors throughout the community who can assist you with your ideas, and some of them can do it at no charge at all. And we've got some representatives here today from the Small Business Technology Development Center who do provide very valuable services at little to no cost, depending on how you take advantage of them. And then, if you recall from our last forum, we talked about the advantages of partnerships with industry. And I think you're going to hear a little bit more about that, only a different kind of partnership with small businesses. So like our previous forums, I'm very excited that we have an excellent panel joining us today to talk about their knowledge and insight into the SBIR and STTR grant process. So I'll go ahead and introduce them to you. Facilitating today's discussion, we have Debbie Hathaway sitting at the far end. And Debbie has served as the business advisor with the Small Business Technology Development Center, the SBTDC, for nearly 10 years. And since 2012 has been serving as assistant director. She's counseled hundreds of small business owners throughout the center's 12-county region. She has a demonstrated passion for helping others. In addition to business advising, Debbie has taken a leadership role in the center's support for the Greenville Business Plan competition, ECU's MBA and MSA internship program, the Next Level workshop for business owners, and statewide professional development training for new SBTDC business advisors. Debbie has received the SBTDC's Executive Director Award for Excellence and has completed SBTDC's Leadership Enhancement and Development Program. Prior to joining the SBTDC, Debbie had more than 20 years' experience as a small business owner, so she knows what it's like. And Debbie is a graduate of East Carolina University. At the other end of the panel, we have John Uvari. John is the SBIR program specialist with SBTDC. His primary responsibilities include counseling clients on SBIR and STTR grant programs, and promoting SBIR educational opportunities throughout the state. He does this by publishing a monthly SBIR-focused newsletter, as well as planning and executing training events statewide, meeting clients one-on-one, and reviewing proposals prior to submissions. I think John has a wealth of knowledge that he can share with us on what he has seen, all the things we should do and should not do when submitting grant applications. John also leads the SBTDC's MBA Summer Internship Program. He's been awarded the State Star Award by the Association of Small Business Development Centers and the Tibbetts Award by the Small Business Technology Council. John earned his undergraduate degree from the University of Virginia and his MBA from Wake Forest University's Babcock Graduate School of Management, with concentrations in business development, marketing, and IT management. Next to Debbie, we have sitting Chris Dufferin. Chris is an educational specialist and fellowship director with the Department of Family Medicine at ECU's Brody School of Medicine. Among his duties, Chris directs, manages, and teaches the Fellowship in Academic and Clinical Leadership Program, which is a program designed to prepare postdoctoral fellows for the future careers in academic medicine. He also teaches leadership skills to undergraduate students, and medical residents. His research is focused on rural health workforce development, health education, and communication strategies for low literacy patients. It's this role that we've tapped Chris to join our panel today. By identifying literacy challenges of patients in clinical settings, Chris found an opportunity to develop tools to improve patient compliance with medical care through a successful industry partnership that received a Phase 1 SBIR award. Prior to his current role with the Department of Family Medicine, Chris had several years' experience in grant development and grant management with the Ohio Department of Public Safety, Ohio University, and also with ECU. Chris received his undergraduate degree in health sciences and a master's in community health from Western Illinois University, another master's in educational leadership, and a doctorate in higher education administration from Ohio University. Last but not least, we have Ken Batchelor. Ken has over 30 years' experience in drug discovery and development in the pharmaceutical and biotech industries, including 10 years as Senior Vice President for Drug Discovery with GlaxoSmithKline. Ken is co-inventor of the dual 5-alpha reductase inhibitor, Avodart, which is a blockbuster drug for the treatment of benign hyperplasia, BPH. He also has played a significant role in the discovery and development of several drugs for the treatment of cancer and viral diseases. Since his departure from GSK, Ken has used his knowledge and experience to spin out several new business ventures. He is currently president and CEO of Novotarg Therapeutics, which is a drug discovery company focused on new therapeutics for cancer, metabolic diseases, and hepatitis C. It's in this role as serial entrepreneur of startup companies that Ken has successfully obtained several SBIR grant awards. So he's joining us today to talk about his experience from the industry side with the SBIR program. Ken received his undergraduate degree in chemistry from Durham University and doctorate in immunology from the University of Birmingham. Now, if you are new, again, to the IBEA to Impact Forum, let me sort of walk you through the format. Debbie's going to be our facilitator, and she will facilitate a discussion that will last about 45 minutes. After that, we're going to follow up with Q&A. What we have a little different today that we haven't done from our other sessions, if you've got time and allows, is when we're finished with this session, the folks from the SBTDC have offered to stay around and have breakout sessions on different SBIR opportunities with different federal agencies. So if you'd kind of like to skinny on that, that might be a good opportunity for you as well. So that's all I have. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the program over to Debbie and let the discussion begin. Thank you.